Hello Internet, and welcome to another one of Hexa's decluttering videos. In today's video, I'm going to be decluttering my entire makeup collection. I'm going to show you guys in a minute what's behind me, all of the things that we're going to be sorting through today. I have all of my makeup and nail polish here to declutter today. I brought my palettes out for some reason. I don't think I'm going to declutter any of my palettes, but I just brought them here because Konmari says that's what you're supposed to do, so they're here. Also, I'm wearing my Christmas pajamas in this video, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Woo! Let's get into this. So this, for the most part, is everything we're going to be decluttering today. We've got palettes, more palettes, foundation, concealer, and face powders, palettes, some stuff in those bags over there, a box of lip products, a box of eye products, and behind the box of eye products there's a smaller box with face powders. Alright, so here we are again. I'm gonna warn you guys beforehand, this is gonna be a long video, so if you're not a makeup lover, you might not want to stick around for the whole thing, but if you do love makeup, that's why this video is gonna be so long, because I have a pretty extensive collection and I just want to be able to talk about the products that I'm keeping and getting rid of a little bit and tell you guys why, so that you guys can make better purchase decisions with makeup in the future based on the things that worked or didn't work for me. Alright, I think a good place to start is the lip product box. Whew. There's a lot of lip products in here. I have all the lipsticks, balms, glosses, lip liners. Is there anything else? I don't think so. This is a lip palette also. So there's a lot of different types of lip products in here. Konmari says to start with everything that you want to keep first. Oh, how did this end up in here? This isn't loose eyeshadow. This shouldn't be in here. There. Konmari says you should start with the things that you want to keep. Just like if you're ever stuck, it's good to start with what you want to keep. So I know for sure that I'm going to be keeping everything from Sugar Pill and from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Probably going to also be keeping all of my Lime Crime lipsticks, but I do have to look through those because those tend to, like, the formula tends to mess up pretty quickly. It's a weird oil-based formula and it separates. But yeah, on the list of keep items, Anastasia Lip Palette Volume 1. Still waiting for Volume 2. Anastasia, where is it? I love it. I found this handful of Sugar Pill lipsticks that I'm keeping. So that's 9 Sugar Pill lipsticks that I'm keeping. This lipstick, I can't even tell what brand it is. I got this as a gift, and it has a sticker on it that says it's a tester. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. This is like a weird gloss thing. It's called Fuchsia Drama, shade 401, and I've never worn it. I have a couple of lip pigments from the Korean brand 3 Concept Eyes. They're yellow and orange, and I don't think I'm going to wear yellow or orange lips anytime soon, so yeah. Found another Sugar Pill lipstick, and another one. I have a couple of flavored glosses from Victoria's Secret that I've never really used, but my sister might want to keep these, so I'll put them over here for her if she wants them. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do what I did with the last video I filmed in here, which was the Bath & Body product declutter, and I'm going to put the things that I'm definitely throwing away on the lower level of this table, the things that I'm going to give to my sister or my mom on the upper level, and then these that I'm keeping for myself, I'm going to put behind me over here. I have 3 limited edition lipsticks from the Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland collection that I'm definitely holding on to. Limited edition Dita Von Teese lipstick from MAC. Keeping that. I'm just going to gather all of my Jeffree Star lipsticks because those are definitely staying. I have a lot. Jeez. From Jeffree Star, I have 10 full-size liquid lipsticks, and then I know I also have some minis floating around here. Blah. Yeah, so I also have 8 mini lipsticks from Jeffree Star. I have an Yves Rocher gloss that I've never used, although Actually, I'm pretty sure this is my mom's, technically, but she doesn't wear lip gloss, so she gave it to me, and I didn't wear it either. I should probably get rid of this, but it's technically hers, so I don't know, I'll ask her. I have 2 liquid lipsticks from Stila in the shades Patina and Dolce. I really loved Patina, but this is dry and old now, so I'm going to need to repurchase it if I want to continue wearing it. And then Dolce, the formula was kind of messed up the first time I got it, and it's never gotten any better, so I'm going to get rid of both of these. I have 1 liquid lipstick and 2 glosses from Dose of Colors that are brand new. This is a lip gloss from a brand called Cores. It's like cherry scented. This looks like a pretty color, but I've never worn this, and I'm pretty sure it's expired by now. So I'm going to get rid of it. I have 4 lippies from the ColourPop and My Little Pony collection, which are technically my sister's, so I'm keeping those. 1 lip gloss from Becca that I'm keeping. I have 10 liquid lipsticks from Lime Crime. I should probably swatch these, but I don't have time to do that, so... I know I like all these colors, and I've worn all these colors a lot, except maybe the gold and the pink. But so I'm going to hold on to these, and yeah. If I come across them and they're not good anymore, then I'll throw them away. I forgot to mention, one thing I really need to focus on is to also get rid of the packaging, because I've kept a lot of things in their original packaging and it really doesn't need to be in there. So I'm probably gonna like go in after this, and everything that isn't like limited edition really pretty packaging is gonna go out, and then anything that has prettier or limited edition packaging I will keep in the original packaging. Alright, 1 lipstick from MAC. That's MAC Diva. This is like the first high-end lipstick I ever bought. I have 2 glosses from ColourPop, 2 lippy sticks from ColourPop, and then 1 of their like traditional bullet lipsticks. This is a lipstick from 3 Concept Eyes that I haven't worn in a long time. This was like my lipstick that I always wore whenever I was performing with my band like 3 years ago. 4 years ago now, yeah. It's a very like pretty purple shade, very unique, so I really like that. That sounds really bad. Now you know I'm keeping lipstick from 4 years ago, but it's fine. It's a good lipstick. I have this thing from Stila, which is like it's called the Lip and Cheek Stain. Whoa. Okay, I didn't think there was still anything in there, but apparently there is, and now my entire hand is going to be pink for the rest of my life. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this. This is like cute. I haven't used it in a long time, but it's a nice product. Smooth Kiss Glossy Lip Butter from Victoria's Secret. Gonna throw that away. Dior Lip Glow, I'm keeping that. 1 Sephora lip pencil and 1 MAC lip pencil that I'm keeping. This I got as a gift for my birthday from my friend Annie. It is a lip gloss, but it's more like a tinted balm kind of thing from Urban Outfitters. Too Faced Lip Primer. I haven't used this a lot. It doesn't really work that well, but I use it sometimes, and for some specific lipsticks it works really great. Glamour Queen. I think I stole this lip gloss from my grandma. I'm kind of keeping this because this is like, I have no idea how old this is, but it's kind of, I'm impressed with this gloss because it's very old. It's like an antique lip gloss. Melted Latex Clear Lip Gloss from Too Faced. I have a set of 5 mini-sized lip glosses from Clinique over here that I haven't really used that much, but I'm holding on to. I have a lip balm that I'm keeping, a lip pencil. This lip pencil isn't that great. I haven't really used it that much, but it's a really nice color, so we'll see. This is a hot pink lip cream from a brand called Aura. Not a great color for everyday wear, but I've worn it a little bit for costumes. And the last product in this box is a little sample size, like really pigmented gloss type thing. Oh, that is a really pretty color. It's like a maraschino cherry kind of color, and this gloss smells a little like grape. So I'm gonna keep that. I'll probably put it in my sample box because it's small and cute. Alright, so those are the lip products done. Didn't get rid of that much. I'm gonna go wash my hand off and come back for the next box. I decided to zoom in the camera a little bit just so that you can see the products better if I decide to show you guys anything. So the next box we're going to be working through is this one with all of my eye products. So this is like eyeliner, eyebrows, mascara, and that kind of thing. Oh, I have a loose eyeshadow in here. This is Goldilocks from Sugar Pill. 2 dip brow pomades from Anastasia in taupe and chocolate brown. I'm keeping both of these. Anastasia Beverly Hills Jet eyeliner. I have a lot of mascaras that need to go. The Scandal Eyes Show Off from Rimmel. The Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, which is old. This double-ended mascara from Too Cool for School, which is a Korean brand. A very old Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. There is one old mascara in here that I'm keeping. It's the Rimmel Sexy Curves. This I'm keeping for sentimental value. It's the first mascara I ever bought in my life, so it's kind of, again, like an antique. So 4 mascaras that we're going to be discarding so far. I also have a couple of colored mascaras. My grandparents always send me these as gifts, but the formulas are really hard to get right for this kind of thing, and these both smell expired. So, whoop! I have the Extraordinaire mascara from 17 in the shade Turquoise, and the Volume mascara from 17 in True Plum. Both of these are going to go because they're going to be bad for my eyes. I have a Rimmel Eyebrow Duo I haven't really used in a long time. I was going to keep this, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. I have 2 glitter liners that I'm keeping. This is the Heavy Metal Glam Rock glitter liner from Urban Decay, and this one is from, what is it? I can't remember. I don't remember what the shop is called. It's from a Korean brand. I can't remember for the life of me what brand, though. Maybe it's the Face Shop? It might be. I'm not sure. It's called Tear eyeliner. I don't know why there's like a little bit of an obsession in Korean beauty with like eyeliners that look like tears, or like putting glitter like next to your tear duct. From another Korean brand, I have 3 eyeliner pencils from a brand called 3 Concept Eyes. I actually use these a lot. There's one that is in the shade number 11 Orancia, one in the shade Wow Pink, and one in the shade Mojito. And I really loved these. I got them from my mom, but they're old now. I've had them for a really long time, so I'm going to throw all 3 of these away. Whoa! Yeah, see, I just opened this one and the whole thing just like came out. Thank you, goodbye. You were fun while you lasted. A blue glittery pencil liner from 17. Don't know how likely I am to actually use this, but I'm gonna hold on to it. An Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Vice, which is like a glittery dark purple. Gonna keep that. I have a tiny stub of a black waterproof eyeliner pencil from Sephora left. This is actually really good, so I'm gonna hold on to it and use it up. Skinny gel liner pencil from Maybelline. That's still working, so we'll hold on to it. I have the black Rimmel London gel liner, but this is pretty dry, so I'll get rid of that. Clear brow gel from Anastasia, definitely keeping that. I have a mini of the Better Than Sex mascara that is new, so I'm keeping that. A black and a brown eyeliner pencil from ColourPop that I'm keeping. I found another colored mascara that I missed last time. This one is the Stylist from 17, and it's in the shade Electric Purple. Also doesn't smell right. Alright, I have 4 black liners here that I need to test out and see if they're still working. NYX The Curve is fine. Ico one, this is starting to get kind of dry, so I'll get rid of that. This one is the Lights Camera Lashes liner from Tarte that I used to death for a long time, but it's now dry, and being a felt tip liner, it's really hard to work with those once they start drying out. And the last one is the sketch marker from Too Faced. Also dry, and it has like this weird blue color to it. That's strange. Okay, getting rid of that. This one is a Hello Kitty one from Sephora that, oh, this actually still works. Cool, so I'm keeping it. This was my first ever real brow product. It's the Bulletproof Brows from Too Faced, and I use this a lot. Like, this is like, look at that. I used a lot of it, and then I eventually stopped using it when it dried up. Now it's completely just like clay, so I'm gonna get rid of that, but I still have the brush that came with it when I bought this, and it's the only brush that I use for my eyebrows, and it's amazing. I have a Lush liner in the shade Dynamic that's definitely expired by Lush standards, but then there's my standards. This is actually pretty. I think I'm gonna keep this. I have a Liquid Moon Dust liquid shadow from Urban Decay in the shade Recharged that I'm holding on to. 2 jumbo liners from Sephora, one in this aqua blue shade. What exactly is it called? It's called Turquoise, and one in Khaki. These are both still very creamy and working fine, so I'll hold on to those. Haven't used them a lot, but they're very pretty shades, especially the Khaki. I have the They're Real Beyond Mascara. Oh, I thought this was the liner. The liner sucked. But I have a mascara? What? Okay, that's great, because I just threw away all of my mascaras, and I'm gonna actually need this. Let's try it on. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to this mascara, but I'm gonna get rid of the box. Alright, and the last 2 items in here are my soft brown brow definer from Anastasia, which I'm gonna hold on to. And this is the Razor Sharp liquid liner from Urban Decay. I haven't touched this in such a long time, but it's still working good, so I'm gonna keep that too. Alright, we're done with eye products. I'm proud of myself because I got rid of my old mascaras finally, but now I need to buy new mascara because there's some mascaras that like I've just been using for ages and I need them. Next, I'm going to sort through this giant bag of very small eyeshadow palettes and single shadows. This set of 4 are some palettes from a limited edition Sephora Christmas collection that I really like. The Flower Bouquet Fantastic Color Eyes palette from Etude House that I haven't used in a long time, but this is a great little palette. The first eyeshadow palette I ever bought in my entire life. This is a 4-color quad from Maybelline that is purple. This is a trio of Sephora shadows I got as a gift from someone very dear to me, so I'm holding on to those. There are a bunch of Sugar Pill shadows in here. I have the limited edition Pumpkin Spice. I have Midori and Acid Berry, and then the loose shadows. Oh, I forgot I had this. Magpie, Ghosted, and Lumi. Random Jeffree Star lipstick in here for some reason. This is a palette from Catrice Cosmetics. I don't even remember who I got it from, but I've never even touched it. I'm gonna give this a swatch later, try it on my eyes, and see how it goes. I have this Maybelline Expert Wear quad that is really nice. I have a palette from Front Cover with some interesting baked shadows that I used obsessively for a long time, and I don't use them as much anymore, but these are still really great colors. I have a bunch of very, very old e.l.f. loose shadows. These are some, oh my god, literally they're all here. That's crazy. Wow, I lost one of them for the longest time, and they were just like never together. These I got from a friend, and they're some of the first loose shadows I had. I'm very attached to my really old makeup because it's like kind of what started me on this path of being into makeup in the first place. So these are e.l.f. Mineral eyeshadows in the shades Elegant, Celebrity, Confident, and Socialite. I also love keeping these because the names are so cute. There are 5 eyeshadow duos in here that are also from a limited edition collection at Sephora for Christmas that I'm going to be holding on to. They're kind of like from this insert cute thing here collection. So they are Be a Celebrity, be a rock star, be a queen, be a hero, and be a role model. So I love those. These are like so cute and very portable, and they also have very unique and interesting color combos. The shadow quality isn't that great. I'm usually not a big fan of Sephora quality eyeshadows, but they're good color combos. I also have a little eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. Also a quad. This is called Punk Funk. Also got this from the same friend who gave me the mineral shadows. And again, sentimental value here. This is a L'Oreal shadow from the Color Infallible collection, and it's called Immaculate Ocean, and I haven't been able to find it on L'Oreal websites from any countries other than like Eastern Europe. It's this really pretty blue with a purple shift. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have a ColourPop My Little Pony shadow and a color quad, a shadow quad from a brand called She. Got this from my grandparents, but I think I can get rid of this. I've never used it. Next, we have the box of, bad decision. Okay, we have a box of face shadows. What am I saying? Face shadows, goddamn. I have a box of face powders. So these are like highlighters and bronzers, kind of, and blushes. I just know I'm not going to get rid of a lot in here. Or I don't know, maybe I will. In here I have the Metal Moon highlighter from Fenty Beauty. And I've never used this. You know what? I think I'm better off trying to sell this on Facebook Marketplace. So I think I'm going to get rid of that, try to sell it because I've barely even used it at all. I also have the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, which is a great highlighter. Obviously, it was super famous in the beauty community, but on my skin, I feel like it's just a little dark. I'm going to give this a go for a while and see if I can still wear this. It's also like the limited edition one. I got this for like some kind of anniversary. I don't know, maybe it was like the 2-year anniversary or something. I have a bunch of other Becca highlighters that I know I'm going to hold on to. I have Vanilla Quartz, Prismatic Amethyst, the Light Chaser highlighter for face and body, which is Pearl Flashes Gold that I love, and a very tiny one that is in the shade Moonstone. I think I also have a mini of Opal somewhere in my sample boxes. I've had this blush from Lancome for like 5 years or something. It's in the shade Blush, A Plum. It's Blush Subtil in the shade A Plum. This is the best blush color I have. These are a couple of contouring duos from Wet n Wild that are pretty new, so I'm holding on to them. A blush I'm getting rid of is the Glorious Cheeks powder blush from Aura in the shade Coral Crush. I don't really wear coral blushes, so I'm going to get rid of that. I have a mini of the Hoola Benefit bronzer that I'm holding on to. Let's just go through these real quick. Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, yes. Too Faced Candlelight Glow in Warm Glow, yes. Sephora blush in Romantic Rose, yes. Fairy Flush blush from Tarte, yes. I have a mini of the Chocolate Soleil medium deep matte bronzer from Too Faced that I'll keep in case I ever need to do someone's makeup who has darker skin. A My Little Pony X ColourPop highlighter. Again, this is my sister's technically. Alright, I have a Revlon face powder. This brings back memories. This is actually not bad. I thought I was going to get rid of it, but there's still a lot left and it's pretty good. Okay, I'll hold on to that. Too Cool for School Play Cheek Angel Blusher. I'm going to hold on to this. And the Maybelline Jelly Glow blush, which is one of my first blushes. It's my second blush ever that I owned. And I'm going to keep this because it's really cute. Nail polish. Frankly, The nail polishes were decluttered before we left China, and I don't hugely feel the need to look through this bag of nail polish because I know that I'm going to keep them. So I'm just going to keep them. I found this Lime Crime Super Foil Duo. It is in the shade Electric and Barbarella. I'm still really upset that these got discontinued. I can see why, because the consistency of it is definitely way off. There was some drama going on that these were collecting like rust or mold or something. And Lime Crime said they were going to reformulate and bring these back, but it's been like 2 or 3 years now and they've never come back, which I find really frustrating because they were really pretty and I loved these products. Like I got one and I loved this when I was using it, but it never came back. And why? They said they were going to bring it back after they reformulated. So I'm frustrated. Face products, foundations and such. Okay, Fenty foundation, keep. 2 Urban Decay All-Nighters, keep. Jouer foundation, so expensive, keep. Makeup Forever Ultra HD, keep. 2 RCMA no color powders that I'm keeping. Urban Decay Naked Skin, this is like the best foundation in the world. I love this. Whoop! This is a BB cream from Too Cool for School. It's like a BB cream on the bottom, and on the top it has a concealer and a cream highlighter, like that. I thought I was going to get rid of this because I thought it would be off by now, but it smells completely fine to use, so I guess I'll give it a few more goes before it disappears from my... Whoop! I just knocked the lid off my Naked Skin. I have 3 RCMA foundation palettes that I got for my makeup artist kit for whenever I actually start being a makeup artist for other people. I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer that I could never repurchase anymore because they decided to stop being cruelty free, like a bunch of ass hats. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Smashbox primers, keep. This is like a Smashbox primer water that I'm gonna keep. Laura Mercier face powder, I'm almost out of this. I think I should just get rid of this. There's like almost nothing left in it. And I can't repurchase it because it's not cruelty free. So I'm gonna get rid of that. The Ordinary Coverage Foundation, keep. ColourPop Concealer, I haven't had this for that long, but it's already smelling a bit weird, but I'm gonna hold on to it because I don't have any other concealers right now. And this is from Essence, and it's called the Midnight Masquerade Liquid Illuminator. I think I might keep this as like a body highlighter. This looks, I wouldn't use this on my face, but this could be cute for like a very light body highlight. I don't know if you can see anything. Alright, and I have a Zoeva brow palette and a Zoeva concealer palette, so I guess I lied about not having any other concealer, but yeah, I'm gonna keep both of these. Next, 2 gigantic Hello Kitty eyeshadow palettes from Sephora. A couple of toddlers got into this one several years ago. I was very upset. Whoa! Okay, one of the eyeshadow pans fell out of this one. That's what it looks like. I'm keeping these for sentimental value. They're very cute. Okay, moving on. So now it's going to get into really tough territory because it's time for all my palettes. These are mostly eyeshadow palettes, but there's a couple of like face palettes in here as well. So let's get into it. ColourPop I Think I Love You, keep. ColourPop She palette, or Femme Rosa Carucci X ColourPop. Haven't used this in ages, but it's a very nice color scheme. So I'm going to keep that. You Had Me at Hello, keep. Mostly because I need it for a video. Yes Please palette, keep. They said the Yes Please palette was supposed to be like very similar to the one of the Natasha Denona palettes. It was like a cheap knockoff color scheme, similar color scheme kind of thing. The only one in here that I'm considering getting rid of out of the ColourPop palettes is the Element of Surprise palette. There's literally 1 shade in it, or okay, maybe, there's maybe 2 shades, 2 to 3 shades, 4 shades in here that that I want to keep it for. There's not a lot in here that I would use, but I really love this shimmery purple. Let me just like swatch the ones that I'm keeping that I'm wanting to keep this palette for. So those are the shades. Wait, can you even see? They all have like interesting shifts. But I don't know. I feel like I have one that's very similar to this second one. Alright, fine, I'm gonna keep it. I knew the makeup was gonna be a disaster. I knew it. I knew I wasn't gonna get rid of much. I have the Many MUA palette with Makeup Geek. Whoa. Damn, this is pretty. So good. Not so much of a fan of Many MUA anymore as a person. I think he's just like, I'm over it, but that palette's still good. Oh Honey Trixie Mattel palette. Keep. From Sugar Pill. Sugar Pill Feline Fancy palette. Keep. The Saharan Blush Palette Volume 2 from Juvia's Place. Keep. I need to get rid of this gigantic box. This is obnoxious. This is the palette and this is the box. It's like thick and huge. No. Getting rid of the box. Moonchild Glow Kit and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit from Anastasia. Keep. Lunatic Labs Contour Book Volume 1. Keep. My camera just turned off the recording automatically. This video is going to be like an hour long and I'm not even sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, I have the Be Perfect Carnival palette, which I think this is the best palette of the year. I could do without the face powders. I don't feel like the face powders on this side were necessary. But this shadow palette is one of the best releases of the year, of 2018. The Urban Decay Urban Spectrum palette. Oh my gosh. These shimmer shades are something else. They're so good. Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. Such a great collector's item. No way I'm getting rid of this ever. Too Faced Love Flush Blush palette. This was one of the best palettes that they could have thought of because their Love Flush blushes are really popular, but they're very pigmented and very big pans. So this was the last one in Sephora when I bought it, and I'm so glad I got it because like now I get to have all 6 of their Love Flush blushes. I don't need to like spend money to buy the big ones individually, and yeah, I really love this palette. I love when brands do stuff like this that actually makes sense and is really pretty. I feel like Too Faced has really like, I don't know, they're not doing so well anymore. I'm not a huge fan of Too Faced's products recently. After the Sweet Peach palette, they went nuts. Like everything peach all the time. It was way overboard, so I'm like not really a big fan of the Too Faced products that have been coming out recently, but this particular one, so good. Speaking of Too Faced, I have their Sweet Peach palette and their Chocolate Bonbons palette. Neither one of these are palettes that I use very often anymore, but both of them are palettes that are still good to have in my collection. I feel like they both have some really great shades in there. A lot of great neutrals. That's probably why I don't reach for them a lot, because they are quite neutral palettes. And so, you know, there's a lot of palettes that have these kind of shades in them, but they are still very good palettes. And if you are more of like a natural makeup person, these are both palettes that I would recommend. I think the quality is pretty good and they smell nice. I'm not a huge fan of the Sweet Peach palette smell. It's a little too sweet, but you know, it's fine. I have my 4 palettes from Sugar Pill. Sparkle Baby, Cold Chemistry, the Sugar Pill X Little Twin Stars, and the Edward Scissorhands 25th Anniversary palette. There's no way I'm getting rid of any of these. They're, you know, all discontinued and were limited edition. But my favorite out of the 4 is definitely the Edward Scissorhands one. The color scheme just really makes sense and it's really easy to use. And also Edward Scissorhands is like one of my favorite movies. I love that film. Alrighty, in here I have the Tartelette Tease palette. I really wanted to like this. I like the smell of it. It's a little like the chocolate products from Too Faced. Smells a little bit chocolatey, and the names are cute, but I don't love the quality of the shadows. Especially the shimmer shadows do nothing for me, and then like the matte shadows just fade really fast. But now come to think of it, I can't get over it, like these names. Heartbreaker, Wink, First Kiss. These are such cute names. I might keep this for the names. I think I'm like, when it comes to makeup, I just suddenly turn into like a mentally disturbed person who just has no sense of self-control. Alright, I have the I Love Sarai palette in Saucy. This is what that looks like. Yeah, I think I can hold on to this. Lime Crime Venus. This is a palette I bought when Modern Renaissance was very popular and I couldn't afford Modern Renaissance, but I mean, yeah, it wasn't a huge price difference. I think it's like an $8 price difference between this and Modern Renaissance, but I don't know. I hadn't ever tried any Anastasia products yet, and I don't think I could order Anastasia to deliver to China at that time. I'm not sure. But anyways, I got the Lime Crime Venus palette. I think this is the Venus 1. Yeah, I think so. And I use this to death. It's really cute. There's some great colors in here. They are a little bit dry, some of them, but they're also very pigmented, and they're really good shadows overall. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this. Dose of Colors Friendcation from the Desi X Katie collection. Again, this is another one of the palettes that I think is one of the best palettes of 2018. This is a really good palette. Prism palette from Anastasia is possibly my favorite eyeshadow palette in my entire collection. I use this all the time, and it's so versatile. It has so many great color combos. This is a really good palette. Modern Renaissance from Anastasia. Another palette that is a big favorite for me, but I haven't used in a long time. But, you know, I can't get rid of this thing. Come on, it's Modern Renaissance. It broke makeup history, you know? I don't know, it made makeup history. The Lovelies palette from Colored Rain is so great. I love these colors. I have a color correcting palette from Tarte, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Wipeout color correcting palette. This is great. Alright, this is one that I'm conflicted about because Jeffree Star Androgyny, this is like a very beautiful palette, but I'm honestly not such a big fan of the actual shadows. Why is there a dog barking outside? Whose dog is barking? Make it stop. Don't you start. My dog is in here. She's taking a nice little nap. Don't start barking. Don't. Let them misbehave. Don't join in. You're a good dog. They're bad. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh. Fucking dogs. Shh. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're gonna ignore the barking. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. I can't do anything. Okay, so anyways, Jeffree Star Androgyny is a very beautiful palette. There's not a lot of shades in here that are actually good as far as like the quality. Like, okay, so Safe Word and Dominatrix I think are really great shades. They're as quality wise. Frosting is pretty nice. Deja Vu is a nice shade for quality, but I don't really use it that much. Charm also, quality is fine, but I don't use it that much. And then here's the thing, Poison and Swallow look very different in the pan, but once you like use them and blend them together, they look exactly the same. They just blend into each other. I don't know, I feel like I haven't really, like this is such a pretty palette. I love swatching it and looking at it, but I don't love using it. But it does have a really unique army green in here called Military. Fetish as a shade is just kind of meh. It looks really pretty, but that satin texture is just a little, doesn't do it for me. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to sit on this one. I could make a good quick buck selling it for a little bit below the original price. I'm sure a lot of people do want this, but I personally am not the biggest fan of the quality of this palette. I also don't understand why they have to be so obnoxiously large. But they, you know, it is part of Jeffree Star's aesthetic, and I do like the size. I think it's a good size. I like that they're thin. They're very like sleek and nice looking. But yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this for now and just give it another chance, play around with it a little bit, and if I can't make it work, then I'll just get rid of it and sell it. Whoo, okay. Sugar Pill Pro Palette. Boom. Still have 2 shades missing from here. I need to depot Acid Berry and Midori and put them in there. Very great shadows. Love. Mochi fell out. Stop! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Alright, our last eyeshadow palette is the Urban Decay Electric palette. Dumbest shit ever that they discontinued this. Oh, wait, sorry, we have 4 more over here. I can't believe they discontinued this. That's so stupid. Like, Urban Decay is not Urban Decay without this palette. And again, Urban Decay is another one of those brands that I feel like had really great products before, but now they've started, their quality has started dwindling and their concepts are also not as attention grabbing. They're still great for like a lot of the basics, but a lot of their new releases are just kind of like tired to me. They just don't interest me anymore. All right, last one, Morphe The Vault from Jaclyn Hill. This is very new in my collection. I'm not gonna get rid of it, but there is one palette, or 2 palettes actually. 2 of the palettes in here I don't think I'm gonna use that much, so I'll just show you guys. So I really love this one. This is Armed and Gorgeous. Great color scheme, really like this green and the yellows that they have. This one, Ring the Alarm, is the warm palette in the collection, and I don't know. It's just like, there's a lot of warm palettes on the market, and I don't feel like we needed another one. The purple palette, Bling Boss, is great. I really love purple eyeshadows, so I'm probably a little bit biased. And then this one that is called Dark Magic. Again, it just has a lot of these like dark greens and blues, similar to the dark shades in the Androgyny palette, that just like once you actually apply them, they all look the same. But one color in here that's really great is Potion, and then I also like some of these shimmers. This silver one is really great, this kind of gunmetal silver color. Okay, so that was it for all of the products, but now what I want to do is, I've been waiting so long to do this, I'm going to take everything out of its box that doesn't need a box, or that has a box that is not pretty, or that isn't a limited edition box. Anything that's not limited edition or like insanely beautiful needs to like stop having a box, because they bulk up. They add so much to the volume in storage that it's annoying. So that's what we're gonna do now, is take everything out of the boxes. Oh, so exciting. I've just had a quick look through some of the other products, and I think most of them are going to keep their packaging, but you know, I'll look through them a little bit more again, but I don't want to extend the length of this video much farther, so I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm glad that I got to ramble a little bit about some of my favorite makeup products. This was actually really fun for me. I love looking over my makeup collection because I am really, really passionate about it, and I just love looking at all these beautiful things that I own. I am a little bit of a collector. There are like a lot of products in here that I don't necessarily use a lot, but I do still want to keep them because they do spark joy for me. And you know, like my mom says she thinks that I use up probably like 3/4 of the product just by swatching it on my hands and never actually using it. And that is true. I do a lot of just like swatching just to admire the colors without actually putting them on my face. But like, you know, so many people have quote unquote useless collections, like, you know, stamp collections and things like that, and I think that you know, what's wrong with a makeup collection, right? It's something that for me makes me happy, and I love having and using and looking at, and yeah, so I don't think that I have too much makeup, because the whole concept of KonMari is about having more of what makes you happy and less of what doesn't make you happy. And if all of the things that I have over here do make me happy to look at and to own and to like just have, then they've kind of fulfilled their purpose. And if they ever stop making me happy, then I'll get rid of them. So that was it for today's decluttering video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and click the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload. You can also follow me on Instagram for a lot more great content, including a lot of makeup looks, so that you can see me actually put all this great makeup into use. If you want, you can support me and my channel by donating to my Patreon, which is linked down below. I would highly appreciate it. I hope this video has inspired you guys to declutter your space as well, and to get rid of more of the things that don't spark joy in your life. Thanks again for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Sorry about the dogs. I can't do anything about the dogs.